Sinabi ni Donald Trump na nag-aalinlangan ito sa kakayanan ng North Atlantic Treaty Organization o NATO na tutulungan ng Estados Unidos kapag sila'y inatake.
Are you thinking about making any changes to NATO where a NATO country gets attacked but they're not paying enough dues so the United States doesn't defend them?
Well, I've said that to them. I said, if you're not going to pay, we're not going to defend. I said that 7 years ago. And because of that, they paid hundreds of billions of dollars. I said, if you're not going to pay your bills, we're not going to defend you. And it also went for the attack. But if they got attacked, they said, well, does that mean you won't defend us? I said, are you current or are you delinquent? They said, if we were delinquent, would you? I said, nope, I would not. And because of that, as you know, hundreds of billions of dollars came into NATO. You wouldn't have NATO right now if I weren't there. And your previous Secretary General has said that. He said he's never seen anything like it. When I came to NATO, when I first had my first meeting, I noticed that people weren't paying their bills at all. And I said I should wait till my second meeting, and I did. And I brought that up. And I said, if you don't pay your bills, we're not going to participate, we're not going to protect you. And when I said that, as soon as I said that, it was amazing how the money came in. The money came in, and now they have money. But even now, it's not enough. It's really not enough. They should be paying more.
Dagdag pa rito ay sinabi rin ni Trump na pinag-iisipan niya kung itutuloy niya ang kasunduan ng Estados Unidos sa NATO, anya kung hindi raw magiging patas ang kontribusyon ng lahat ng bansa sa naturang organisasyon, ay mas mabuti na lang kung humiwalay ang Estados Unidos o mabuwag ang naturang koalisyon. Ayon sa mga eksperto ay malaki itong policy shift para kay Trump na sa unang araw ng kanyang termino ay sinabi na matibay ang relasyon nito sa naturang defense coalition. Na-question din ang katatagan ng Estados Unidos sa kanyang NATO commitment matapos sabihin ni U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth na hindi kakayanin ng Estados Unidos ang pagpapadala ng peacekeeping force sa Ukraine ng pangmatagalan. At sinabi niyang ang posisyon ng Estados Unidos ay hindi para kalabanin ng Russia kundi ang pakikiisa rito. Tinitignan ng iba ang pag-usbong ng relasyon nito kay Russian President Vladimir Putin at sa Soviet state bilang potensyal na nagkumbinsi kay Trump ukol sa importansya ng NATO sa kinabukasan ng Estados Unidos. Nabuo ang North Atlantic Treaty Organization o NATO taong 1949, panahon ng Cold War upang tapatan ang lumalakas na impluwensya ng United Soviet States of Russia o USSR.
President Trump, on Peter's question, are you going to make that policy, U.S. policy, that the U.S. wouldn't defend NATO countries that don't pay?
Well, I think it's common sense, right? If they don't pay, I'm not going to defend them. No, I'm not going to defend them. I got into a lot of heat when I said that. You said, oh, he's violating NATO. And, you know, the biggest problem I have with NATO, I really, you know, I mean, I know the guys very well. They're friends of mine. But if the United States was in trouble and we called them, we said, we got a problem, France, we got a problem, a couple of others I won't mention. Do you think they're going to come and protect us? They're supposed to. I'm not so sure.
Nang tanungin naman siya kung bakit nananatili pa ang Estados Unidos bilang parte ng NATO, sinabi ni Trump na wala itong problema sa pagiging parte ng naturang organisasyon. Ngunit iginigiit ni Trump mas maganda pa para sa kanilang samahan na maging patas pagdating sa paniningil ng pangkalahatang pondo para sa NATO.
Yeah, Peter?
Well, so why stay in NATO at all?
I view NATO as potentially good, but you gotta get some good thinking in NATO. It's very unfair what's been happening. Until I came along, we were paying close to 100% of NATO. So think of it, we're paying 100% of their military, and they're screwing us on trade. We had American companies that took